Because, let's face it, if they won, there'd be no rest of the game. So we know that they were meant to die. Just like every other... Ah! Oh, my heart's pounding. I've just felt my... Were you ever maybe on the verge of making a wrong decision or a bad decision, and you feel the hairs on the back of your neck creep up just as you decide to do the right thing? That, ladies and gentlemen, is the devil in you. Or rather, the devil in me. Welcome to The Devil in Me. These games truly are cursed on this channel. Every time I have attempted to record one of them, something has gone wrong, and it's not quite worked. The first time with Little Hope, it wouldn't even run. With House of Ashes, I think I got something like 20 minutes through, and all the dialogue was completely off from the game, and it was unplayable, especially in something with quick time events. So now that we have the new PC, it's a fresh start. We're making fresh choices, and hopefully those choices have led us to being able to do this in a stream. The last game I played by these guys, so just for some background story, I mean, obviously, because I've tried to do this a few times, you probably don't know what a big... I've been following the Dark Pictures anthology right from the start, got excited when I found out it was a series, and then heard this was the finale, and got all built up about that. And then, suddenly, out of nowhere, earlier this year, The Quarry turns up just out of nowhere. And I loved The Quarry so much. It's been one of the games of the year for me, up there with Stray. And what a fantastic werewolf plot. I don't think I've ever seen a werewolf plot done so intricately and so well in a video game. So yeah, I mean, even though it was quite a cheesy concept for movies and stuff, it's I think that it did really well in game terms. The gameplay was good as well. It seemed to go more down that supernatural route. And now these games have gone a bit off that track. They managed to pull it back in the last one, so just beware, there are going to be spoilers for the others coming up. So if you don't want any spoilers, kind of mute your computer, lock your ears, do whatever you do, because we've got spoilers incoming in a few seconds. You still here? Good? That probably means you want the spoilers. So, or you know the spoilers, either way. So obviously last time we had a bit of an alien thing going on, where we found aliens underground. Little Hope, I think, just confused everybody as to whether it was supernatural or in the guy's head or not. I don't think anyone understood, because I don't think anyone understood the choices you had to make to actually survive that game as well. It wasn't like, oh, you survived the quick time and this, that, and the other. It was just, you had to lock into a certain set of emotions, I think, in order to save every individual character. Like, the further away from their original character, the better they did, or the closer to. I'm not entirely sure, like, what was going on there. But hey, so hopefully they haven't brought anything silly back for this, I'm praying. Because the stories are really, really good until it gets to kind of like the last half hour or so, and then it starts to get disappointing. So, however, the last one impressed me, which was House of Ashes. That one actually ramped up the last 30 minutes. I'm hoping this one's going to be the same, and hoping they've taken lessons from that and how much people enjoyed it. But anyway, I am rambling on far too much. I think we should jump in and get reacquainted with the curator. Okie dokie. So, got a big can of Monster for this one. Okay, let's do it. We'll go with a new story, the World's Fair Hotel. Oh, okay. Like, I'm getting a 1950s vibe. We will go for challenging somewhere in the middle. So let's see if I can actually. The last game, I actually managed to keep everybody alive. So let's see if we can. Let's see if I can replicate that again. But here we go. Wasn't that the same quote from the last game? I think it was, wasn't it? Some decisions save lives. Others lead to death. It's same mantra as before, really. Ew, though. That's gross.
The wheel is 264 feet, Jeff. Can you imagine it?
I'm attempting to.
I bet you can see for 100 miles at the top. We should make that our first priority.
You have interesting
Whatever
priorities.
pleases you the most.
You please me the most.
You mean you are not weary of me after an entire day of marriage?
I will never be weary of you.
I shall hold you to
An
that.
entire day of marriage. like there aren't hundreds more to come. What? Snake on what? I missed that. I was too busy taking the mick out of this gent. It looked like Snake on Trent for a second, and I'm like, suspiciously like where I live, Stoke on Trent, Snake on Trent.
Very nice. Let's check in.
Oh, we're so naughty checking in together as a married couple for a day.
Are we the only ones here?
I'm sure there was a mad dash first thing this morning to get to the fair.
I don't like ticking clocks. They make me nervous. There is not one ticking clock in any room of my house. Oh, hello, Bonesy.
Well, this does not bode well for the level of service we're in store for.
Let's go to the fair everywhere. Everyone must be reassuring.
Everyone must be busy elsewhere.
Use my head.
Way to run a business?
Slow service. That means they're making sure everything is perfect.
That's my Marie. Always finding that silver lining.
Oh, I have
My
a...
sincere apologies for both startling you and for...
I thought that was the curator then.
My attention was needed elsewhere.
Oh, because that's not creepy.
I promise from here on out it will be nothing but silver linings. Welcome to the World's Fair
Somehow, I doubt that.
Please, sign in here. First time in Chicago? I'm going to hazard a guess and assume you're here to take in the exposition.
The fair, yes, but that's not all. Today is a very special day for us.
Oh, a honeymoon. How very, very lovely.
Yes, we're here to celebrate our 1 day of marriage.
Perhaps my wife, Mrs. Whitman, would like to sign. Yes, today's the beginning of our honeymoon.
Congratulations.
Don't labour it, mate.
In that case,
You told him once.
upgrade is in order. Sweet it is.
Okay, a pen that says World's
Well,
Fair Hotel.
Are the rates that much higher?
I think nothing of it.
Why do I feel like? Why do I get the feeling I'm going to get stabbed in the eye with that
The
pen?
upgrade is on us. You're our first honeymooners.
How kind. Thank you, Mr.
Holmes. Henry Howard Holmes.
H
You
H
have a
H.
lovely hotel, Mr. Holmes.
Well, thank you very much. I designed and built most of it myself.
You're an architect then?
Architect, designer, builder,
Serial killer.
artist. I'm a man of many interests.
Impressive.
Please have a look around. We have sundries and gifts at the pharmacy counter. I'll take your luggage up to your room and ensure that everything is in order. Just make a note if you decide to purchase anything, and we will add it to your bill.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
I know that
We
these.
appreciate it.
The pleasure is all mine.
One moment. I know these games are all about misdirection, but the dude's got serial killer written all over him. The only profession that links all those hobbies could possibly be serial killer. I would say web developer, but I don't build houses.
Now, what did I forget to bring?
Oh dear, what did I forget to bring? I don't know. Is this choice going to be important? Am I going to have to, like, incapacitate someone with this choice? Face powder isn't going to do no damage to anybody, is it? But what's the other one? Apothecary bath milk. Oh. You know what? If we've got the face powder, maybe I'm thinking too far ahead. Maybe nothing's going to happen to her and everything's going to be fine. However, if I need this as like a distraction, because I need to like run away from a killer, face powder could be a good way to do it. There's a box. Hang on. Whoa! Stop the presses a second. There is a box above that says arsenic poison. You all see that, right? That's not just me. I can't see what else it says. Okay, I'm wondering if I pick something up if she's gonna notice, because if not, she is blind as a bat, and why is there a... But maybe it'll find out. I'll pick the face powder, and maybe I will find out. Maybe she'll notice it. I'm checking. Okay, so that was important. How did you not see the poison?
Oh, pardon me, miss.
Is that on sale just in case you forgot yours and left it at
My husband
home?
gets awfully cross with men who act fresh.
He sounds like a ripe fellow.
Fresh, yo.
How's the marriage going?
Lovely. Thanks for asking.
Well, let's just head up. I'm sure the room is ready.
See anything good over there at the jewelry counter? Anything fancy?
Wouldn't you like to know?
They're coming back to that pen far too often. It's going to end up protruding out of a part of my body, I'm sure of it.
I'm starting to think I've gone and married a thrill seeker. Ferris wheels, forbidden rooms. Looking for excitement?
Perhaps.
Why would you do that? Why would you break
Looking at
into...
an unfinished room. See what happens when you chase a thrill?
If this is you trying to get out of the Ferris wheel.
I know you won't be denied.
Wait. What's that?
Hmm. Oh, we're doing this again, are we? Okay. No!
Are we lost?
I'd rather fail there.
It would seem.
This room is being renovated. It's not safe.
Of course. We
You must have missed the sign saying private.
must have. We're very
Yes,
sorry.
must
I
have.
can't have you falling through floors and having your brains dashed out, can I?
No. Again,
I,
we apologize.
I would prefer if that didn't happen to me.
Think nothing of it. I'm only thinking of your safety. Wouldn't want you to get hurt.
It's really bugging me that he's actually being very reasonable. Like, there was a private sign on the door. It is clearly being renovated, and they technically broke into it.
Welcome, newlyweds, to the honeymoon suite.
Thank you kindly, Mr. Holmes.
Do enjoy your stay. If you'll excuse me, I have work to return to.
He's got such a creepy drawl
I'm
about him.
sure we'll see each other again soon.
Should I also be reading into the fact that he's wearing the same hat as the curator? And from the back, he looks just like the curator.
Goodness, this place is fit for a king.
And this is the season finale. Anything could happen.
Oh, you. Kiss this.
That is not very wifely of you.
Hey!
Bullseye!
You asked for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is where, like, I have to aim, isn't it? Take that.
Should I be frightened?
If you're smart.
The world's first virtual pillow fight. Okay.
Mercy,
Slam
mercy.
dunk.
Okay, you win.
I unlocked a special feature
Anything
for that.
broken?
Only my pride.
Fab.
How about a peace offering?
This feels like some sort of treacherous plot.
Not at all.
The whole thing feels like some sort of treacherous plot. Love.
Close your eyes and face the mirror.
Aren't you clever and romantic? If I get a pillow to the face, I will sock you right in the kisser. Is there a problem?
No.
Oh
Open your
no.
eyes.
Is he the killer?
Oh, Jeff, it's lovely.
Oh.
I love it.
Good. Victory is mine. I'll let you have that bath now.
Okay. Oh, a camera. Don't be breaking any more locked doors, love. Haven't we done enough breaking and entering for one day? She sounds like she's really going at it with that door.
It's jammed shut.
Maybe if we put a little weight into it?
Okay.
Open sesame!
Thank you. Why don't you have a shave while I take a quick bath? Then we can reconvene.
I know that word. It's French for something illicit.
Shush. Shave.
I think I forgot to pack my razor and kit.
I'm sure the pharmacy downstairs has them.
Don't be too long in that bath.
Don't you worry.
Don't enjoy yourself on your honeymoon. Spend every minute with me instead. Okay, find a shaving kit. Let's see what's back here first. The game wants me to go forwards, let's go backwards. Can I go in this room? No. Anything back here? No. Okay. Is it going to be the same where I can, like, look into pictures again? Because there's a lot of pictures down here. Or is it maybe just certain ones? Please tell me the future. Lots of pictures here. Do any of you tell me the future? Sometimes as well you can find like Easter eggs. See this? In the top right hand one, that's a screenshot taken directly from House of Ashes. That's the what the base where they start out at in House of Ashes. Because of course the thing is that all these stories are connected. Oh god, why is everything covered in... I can go in there. I'm not sure that's wise though. I'm pretty sure that this room equals death. So, do you know what? I'm going to look around first. And just see if I can avoid it, maybe.
I could have sworn this was the way we came up.
Okay. This was the way we came up, wasn't it? Oh, don't be doing the crazy changing PT house changing Blair Witch shit
What?
on me. Whoa!
My God. Marie!
Okay. I was lucky I literally just caught that in time because I was too busy talking and not really concentrating. Characters can equip items they have in their inventory. Okay, let's equip the face powder. I don't know why we'd put face powder on just before we had a bath. It seems counterintuitive, but I know nothing of these girly things. I'm barely a girl. That bath looks so nice right about now.
Is that you, darling? Jeff?
It's not going to be Jeff.
Oh, are we playing another game?
Oh no. No. I'm gonna investigate because...
Okay, Mr. Sneaky.
No, I didn't mean it like that! I meant to investigate because I thought it wasn't him!
On me,
How dumb are you?
Hello, my
What are you
dear.
doing in here? Jeff!
I don't think he can quite hear you.
Oh!
Get away from me!
Oh,
We
no.
haven't finished yet.
I said get...
Don't fight it. Will only hurt more if you do.
Oh no. Oh no!
What are you? What have you done?
Okay, look, they always die at the start
Calm
anyway.
yourself, sir. I've seen your wife has had an accident.
It's one hell of an accident.
Is there a problem, sir?
She accidentally fell onto my razor. The wall just changed. Did it not? That doesn't look good, yeah. Oh, I'm still alive. Jesus, okay. Come on, Marie! I know that you're bleeding all over the place and you're dying, but remember your whole day of marriage. A whole day and you're gonna give up this easily.
You're wasting your last dance to tell him that you love him.
Oh, that's just harsh. Oh. Oh. Okay, so is the supernatural element of this one going to be that someone's making him do it? Or is there not going to be a supernatural element again? The devil in me tends to imply that something's making him do it. See, and if you'd have noticed what I saw at the beginning, that there was a bottle of poison in that window, which they're probably going to show in a sec.
In its place.
Wow.
The jewellery shop is all the rings you've collected.
Wonderful.
Only the best for you, my dear.
Mother would simply die. It's so
I say,
opulent.
good man, do you work here?
Ugh!
Hello. Welcome to the World's Fair Hotel.
Oh, that's a good opening! Well done! That's probably one of the best openings for the Dark Pictures anthology I've seen so far, actually. I'm impressed. And I get to hear this music one more time, which is so cool. So who are we starring this time? No one I know, I don't think. Is this that I can say? Love it. It's actually a rock version of the original Oh Death song from Until Dawn. I wonder if we find out what your story is. Look, I swear he's got that guy's hat on. Whew. Good opening. Good opening. What else you got for me?
Oh, you're here. Have you been waiting long?
No, not too long.
Welcome to my repository, a vast collection of stories that are dark, frightening, horrific. I am the curator. It's so good to have company. For a long time, I was on my own. I can barely recall a time when I wasn't here, watching over these tales. And what good are stories without somebody to experience them? This is a story
Very true.
about those who create, and the lengths they might go to for their art to be made pure.
Okay.
Art can elicit all sorts of reactions. Delight, inspiration, desire, yes, but also doubt, fear, dread. The way you react, the decisions you make will affect this story. Hidden in the world, you'll find dark pictures. They give glimpses of the possible consequences of your choices. And sometimes it's the smallest choices that can have the biggest repercussions.
Okay.
You're responsible for what happens. You're culpable. I can't interfere. That's very much against the rules. I can only observe what happens and record any significant events.
Okay.
Oh. Ever seen one of these? They're very old. People used to call them obbles. They'd put them in the mouth of the recently deceased to pay the ferryman. Look out for them.
Yes.
You'll find them in the strangest places. I'll be happy to exchange any that you find, and I'll certainly make it worth your while.
Okay. Didn't have that last time.
Well, shall we start? The game is afoot. I will be watching.
My name is Kate Wilder. I've got a master's in criminal psychology. I'm an investigative journalist and hope to make a difference. You may have recently seen my interview on Chicago AM on and yeah, it's really tough when just being honest means everyone thinks you're a bitch. I'm not. Sure, I've got issues to deal with.
This sounds like my raw footage for all my intros for YouTube.
Photography at UCLA. Had a great time. Really want to get back into some serious photography.
Why does the word Nestor
but yeah,
ring a bell? Mark Nestor.
I've been a key grip and lighting tech for years. See a problem, light it. You don't often meet someone like that. Man, how do you even start? I'm sick of being on my own.
Sorry, do you start with qualifications or, like personal info? Because will anyone access this? I'm kind of private, actually.
I think there's going to be...
Charlie Lonitz, UK originally. I've been here for 20 years. The last series was...
Meaning...
It was...
in what all these guys are doing for a job, I would imagine.
Beautifully conceived and didn't quite hit the mark as I was hoping it would. It's a fucking mess, to be honest with you.
I think you've heard quite enough.
Enough? Oh, I've barely begun, Your Honor. You don't seem to understand. I was born with the devil in me.
Hence the title.
I could not help the fact that I was a murderer any more than a poet can help the inspiration to sing. Bury me deep, Your Honor. Make sure they fill my pine box with cement. Put me deeper than anyone else. And cover the ground with more cement, 'cause trust me, just being dead ain't enough to stop me from killing again.
On May 7th, 1896, Herman Mudgett, aka Henry H. Holmes, was sent to the gallows. His neck did not snap from the force of hanging.
Okay.
Records indicate he hung, slowly suffocating for over 15 minutes, until finally, the monster was dead. America's first serial killer confessed to 27 murders. But as investigators sifted through the traces he left behind, following his path from city to city, the number grew significantly. Nearly 200 lives. America's first serial killer, and possibly the worst.
Okay.
He was buried as requested, under concrete. Was he hoping to hide from God's judgment?
Is this true?
Or did he truly want to keep the devil from climbing out and killing again?
If anyone does know if that's true, just put it in the comments down below.
I think.
In fact, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to pause it 2 seconds. I'll tell you what it does sound like and what it reminded me of when I first saw it is I can't remember the guy's name, and I'll have to look it up for the next episode. But he was responsible for the acid bath murders in this country, and I think it was in this country. And he'd basically kill people and young couples and then literally let them dissolve in acid before just tipping them away down the drain, essentially. And he murdered, like, God knows how many people, went on a big, massive killing spree. When he did finally get caught, which he did finally get caught, it took a while, though, it took several years, and when he was caught, he just pleaded insanity, and they never really could separate whether he was insane or hearing voices or not, but there's many that think that he wasn't, and he was just using it as a defense. But it kind of reminds me of him, because I think he ran a hotel as well, and like very dissimilar to this, but like the hotel and the I think it was because she died in the bath as well. It reminded me of acid baths. But anyway, I divulge. But yeah. But anyway, yeah. If we don't carry on, we won't find out. So let's actually find out what's going on instead of hearing me waffle.
This is a pile of...
Hold that thought.
Pile of what?
Lonnet Entertainment.
Charles Lonnet, please.
Speaking.
Oh!
Charlie is fine.
My name is Grantham Dumet.
What can I do for you, Mr. Dumet?
Actually, it's what I can do for you. Hear me out.
Resident Evil.
I'm certainly grateful.
And Chernobyl.
This all sounds amazing, but I just...
The guy from Chernobyl and the doctor from Resident Evil Resurrection.
I'm in a privileged position. I don't need for much, but my time is at a premium. We need to do this today. I'll send a car for you this afternoon, 4 p.m. Be ready.
This afternoon? We're talking a couple of days shoot. I've told my team they're free this weekend, and frankly, they're a temperamental bunch. Without them, this conversation is dead in the water.
I've told you what I have. Please don't waste my time. Am I sending the car or not?
Yes.
He's trying to be American as well, bless him, but he's actually British. Just like how he kind of tried to be Russian in Chernobyl and didn't quite hit the mark. But he's a really good actor. It's just his accents are always a bit iffy, in my opinion.
Sorry. Are you? I mean, this is that ring light that makes you all glowy. Think leave it behind if
You're right.
This is going to be grand, people. Adventure. Excitement. Anyone?
Road trip.
Huzzah! Woohoo! Hooray.
This is going to be great, guys.
And they're picking you up in a limo?
Do we know where we're going exactly?
That limo looked like it was all over a road for a second, and you see it just sort of wiggling like this.
Exactly. Me, no money in my pocket, a dead phone, and lost in the middle of goddamn Topeka.
That wasn't my fault.
It was 100% your fault, because you fly by the seat of your ass. So, come on, Charlie. What do we know about this guy?
He's rich, he's a recluse, he's obsessed with H.H. Holmes. Totally sane, I'm sure.
We're going to a property he inherited from a relative. That's who had the obsession with Holmes. Some of the rooms are full recreations from the murder castle. Dumet has blueprints, documents, artifacts. When I said this would save the show, I was not exaggerating.
And you substantiated all of this.
Okay.
Just trust me.
Sorry for all the mystery. Before we go any further, I have to ask that we lock up your phones for safekeeping. While this may sound strange that I invite you to film the collection inside my home, I cannot allow any personal devices that may share information that could affect my business or lifestyle.
And that is where I get out the limo, walk away, and go, no thank you.
Authorized by me first. I require privacy and discretion. I must insist.
His place, his rules. Look, what he's offering us is worth it.
I don't think anything sounds worth that.
If this is all he asks, then we do it.
What if he's recreated the murder castle because he's a murderer?
I'm telling you, this is going to be great.
You said that in Topeka.
You're also saying it a bit too often, for my liking. Quick swim away whilst you still can. We all know something bad's gonna happen.
Dude, is they have service or something? This guy gonna help?
What if the driver's the serial killer?
Really? I got it. Thanks, bro. Don't sweat it, jackass.
Okay. So now what?
I'd love to get some footage of the lake and the scope of this.
The mist and fog.
There, from on high, we'll get a better look.
That's certainly up there. The visuals will be great, and we can frame up over the mist.
Charlie, you'll hack up a lung before you're halfway up there.
I'm fit as a butcher's dog.
Mark, this is crazy.
We'll be fine. Let's go, Charlie.
Be careful, guys.
Nice knowing you.
Come on.
Okay, top of the lighthouse it is. I mean, so far, that's not, you know, a stupid decision. I've seen stupider decisions earlier on in games like these. Okay, I get the point. I want to look around first. I want to see if there's anything hidden around here. Maybe something around here will save my life later when it matters. Fools don't rush in. Can I go in this cabin?
This is taking too long.
Just. You won't be saying that when he's hacking you to bits later, and what you had to save you was out in this yard. Will you? No. You'll be wishing I'd gone back. Right. Now I have confirmed that I think there's nothing out here, and we're sure we can climb the stairs. And we can all sleep a little bit sounder than I was a little bit more cautious than I needed to be. Logic.
Get going.
Logic versus horror, logic wins every time.
Hey, guys, hurry up!
We're on it.
Everybody needs to stop rushing me. Oh, crow. Are there any pictures around here? Pictures would be good.
Jesus, that is loud.
It's meant to be
Whoa.
miles away.
Well, you don't know that in theory, but
Ooh, so much for Plan A.
we must be able to work our way around. Come on.
Anything for a shot, right?
Doesn't look too serious.
Okay.
The warning about everything falling into the
Warning
ocean.
cliff erosion. These cliffs are subject to
I'm gonna
erosion
say
and may
we
collapse
trust
in
them
steep
not
water.
die.
Okay.
The sign is something the lawyers made them put up. I'm sure it's fine.
Hard disagree.
I get the feeling that that sign is going to be like super important in like maybe the last 5 minutes of this game when I have like a last choice to make about where to run, or they're making. I know these games by now. Subtle hints lead to big decisions. Can't fall in the sea if I'm closer to it.
Listen, Mark, I just wanted to say, thanks for backing me up, man.
What? About getting this footage?
Okay,
No,
so I can go that way, or I can go this way.
You know some of the crew can be challenging to work with. Jamie and Kate would never have agreed to come if you hadn't been on board.
I figured that
What's
the
this?
episode was such a mess.
No.
We needed all the help we could get.
Right. Yeah. I guess we do.
I'm very, very concerned that there's nothing out here that's... It's literally giving nothing away yet. No pictures, no hints. No nothing. It's making me wonder if I've missed it somehow.
Okay, I won't lie. I was hoping being here, all remote and away from the world, that maybe I'd have some downtime, some space to decompress.
Downtime? Why would you want to do that?
Then again, we saw the
Relax a
farm.
bit.
The sign, rather.
Must have been quite a storm.
In memory of the victims of the Great Storm, that's easier, of May 1st, 1907, in which 187 lives were lost, the crew and passengers of the SS Cassiopeia, which crashed into the rocks at the base of these cliffs. SS Cassiopeia. Is that relevant to another game? Was that the ship with the Manchurian gold in the first one? What year? Because that was in one of the world wars, wasn't it? The Great Storm. That didn't sink because of a storm, though, did it? When it crashes.
Get on with it.
Jesus, alright. Oh, I should have played the other games first. I'm not sure if that was the ship, though, from... It's on the right timeline. I just don't know. I mean, technically it didn't sink, did it? It was still floating when they found it, so maybe it's not. Oh, wow. This looks safe. Not. Oh, I have a light source. Sweet.
Hey,
And I can...
When we wrap, I'd like to take a couple weeks off. Go see my family.
I need you in post. I really appreciate that discerning eye of yours, you know.
I got a lot going on at the moment.
Press A to shimmy.
Right, yeah, of course. Sure.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Take a couple of weeks. Get your head together.
I appreciate it.
I'll be fine in post on that.
You should do the same. Take some time out. You got any family you can go and bother?
Oh, well.
No, Mrs. Lonnet, you got hiding in some closet somewhere?
Careful you don't burn your
Married
fingers.
to the job.
Married to the job. How's that marriage working out?
Well, from what I hear about real marriages, pretty damn good.
Married to the job.
Oh my days. This trail has death written all over it already. I don't want to lose someone in the first, few minutes. That would be some sort of a record. Oh. 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 Whew. Okay. We're good. We didn't die in the first 5 minutes. How far are we in now? What, 50 minutes and everyone's still alive? The first couple don't count. They were meant to die, they were gonna die, there was no way around it. Because, let's face it, if they won, there'd be no rest of the game. So, we know that they were meant to die. Just like every other... Fuck me, I did not see that coming!
Hanging out.
Maybe it's part of some old museum display.
Right. That's probably it.
God! Oh, wait a minute. You don't usually do this early on, you stupid game! Oh, my heart's pounding. I've just felt my... I nearly, I was fighting every urge to not get up out of my chair as well when that happened. My first reaction was nearly to just push back. Oh. Whew. Okay, calm. Oh. They don't usually go in for the spooks like that soon. And to be fair, I should have known. Shimmying through a narrow passage and then all of a sudden something jumping up. Like, who makes a dummy with no arms? Who made this? What is the point of this apart from that? Bless you. Oh. Would be a mannequin as well, man. Was it worth it? I hope it was worth it.
Coming.
Oh, to be fair,
Just looking at the light on the mist.
that's one pretty damn fine view.
Coming.
Always the photographer.
I can't exactly turn it off. There's a lot of crossover between the creative stuff and the commercial stuff.
You sure about that? Because crossover with Kate hasn't exactly...
We agreed to let that drop for the weekend.
Just making sure your head's in the game.
There's, the fact that, like, they're all artists in their own right and they've been invited to talk about this serial killer who obviously like, died, killed for his art. There's something in that, I'm sure there is. What's this?
Fish factory to close.
Fish factory to close.
Exciting times.
Oh, wow. Yes. This is a very obscure fact that I'm sure will be relevant later on.
Locked tight. Come on. There must be another way.
Just in case.
No. I'm optimistic.
I mean, I can see another way. I just want to look around first. Because obviously I can go through that gap. And I can see that nothing's going to scare me through it as well, so... Oh, then again... What if I just came through here? Oh, no, I came through there anyway. Oh, what about this place? No, it'd be locked. Maybe we'll find a key in there for this. Or is there another way? Ah! There is another way in. What's in the horrible, dark, damp depths of this room to freak me out, then?
This thing hasn't been manned in ages.
Why's the horn still going?
Because they didn't decommission the fog.
2000. Bill Smithson, Patrick Wright, Wendy Earl, R. Pickman, Ellen Paynes, Carl Brenton, Sophie Martin, Diego Camillo, Carl Brenton. That's okay, so they're going on the same repeating shifts and they haven't been there. Vacation time and then they never came back. Okay. Interesting. Creepy abandoned lighthouse. Good place to start. Read, please. As you wish. Keep it up, team. This should be the final week. Last night's foghorn test was successful. It looks like the automation is all up and running. Ah, okay. The lighthouse is automated. We'll do one final trial today, and then we can pack away the kit. A couple of you reported that a homeless guy hanging around again. We're going to be bumping up security. No. We're going to be bumping up, securing the compound and conducting final checks today. And tomorrow, just to be on the safe side. Don't want anyone getting injured. Other than that, the work's great. The work's been great all project, so let's keep up the pace and be out of here by the end of the week. Dash decommissioning. Okay. TS. So who's the homeless guy hanging around then? In every single horror situation, there's always a homeless guy hanging around. I thought something was touching my hair. I'm not even kidding. It felt like something was touching my hair. Right. I don't think there's anything else. No. Okay, let's get back out again. Okay, so let's sneak into the unmanned lighthouse then. I was really hoping this paper on the ground would be some sort of premonition. Then again, Lighthouse. Lighthouse is bound to have pictures. I don't think I want to shimmy through anything ever again after last time. I was freaked out enough last time. This is why I'm talking a lot as well. I do this when I play horror games. I haven't played a horror game in ages on this channel. And I don't shut up. I just talk all the way through because it makes me feel better. It's like someone's here with me. Which you are! You're here with me. You're here with me keeping me company, right? Right. I'm also trying to, like, quietly figure out what's going on as well, and just every time I come up with a new theory, it's just, like, verbal diarrhea. Okay, can we get in this way? This would be more breaking and entering. This is what killed the last couple. You gotta look for the parallels in these things. What can we learn from the first couple that will transfer over to the next people? Oh, what's this?
This looks pretty old.
Characters can equip items they have in their inventory. Charlie can use his tie clip to open lock boxes. Wow, Charlie's a burglar.
What's that?
Just some old coin. Find a penny.
Okay. We found one of those, thingy things. Yes, also known as black pennies, for the record. They were placed on either on the chest or in the mouths.
Now and again, but I really couldn't make these shows without you.
That's not true.
I may be driving this car.
We'll continue this in a second.
On an entertainment car, but you're the one who keeps the engine going.
It's not how cars work.
Jesus, you try and give someone a compliment.
Thanks, Charlie. I get it.
Yeah, so they would put one of those pennies. They were also known as black pennies, I think, and they'd put one in the mouth of the deceased or on the chest, and that was supposed to pay the ferryman across the River Styx. which is the river of the dead that basically separates it's the river that separates the world of the living and the world of the dead, essentially. And that's where the expression "pay the ferryman" comes from. I don't think there's like as much to explore as last time. Like there used to be some objects. Okay. I see what you're getting at, game, but I want to look around first. Use X to grab hold of pushable objects and use L. Okay. Could we push things before? I don't think we could. I think they've got a bit more sort of mechanical with some of the game controls. I'll see if the door's going to open first, though. No point carting it round if I don't have to. It always worries me, like, sometimes there's more than one way in. And it's always good to try and avoid, like, ways into places in these games with drops. Or tight spaces. So, like, coming in from, like, under the floorboards as well. Not a good idea. I also don't like that the music kicks up whenever I get around here. Like it's implying that something is here. I wasn't sure if I saw something move then. Oh, hairs are standing up on the back of my neck. I can feel that. It's that damn dummy. Rude. No. I don't want to climb it yet, it's nowhere near. What button was it? Did they say it was? It was X, wasn't it? X to grab hold of it. I don't want to climb it, I want to grab it. I want to grab it. Ah, push. This way. And release. Okie dokie. This appears to be the only way in.
Just a little breaking and entering.
How are you not in jail?
I agree, just a little breaking and entering. And how are you not in jail?
Christ, what the hell is that?
I don't know what hide! Where? There was nowhere to hide. I couldn't find it.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh no. Is this a picture that can tell me info? These are all pictures. Why aren't any of them giving me premonitions? Is this a picture that can tell me the future? No. I feel like the game's onto me now. Like, oh, we know you're going to be looking for pictures. Here's 50,000 of them for you to check through to find one or two that's going to give you a vision. Oh, hello. Is this a premonition? Okay. That was a speedboat blowing up on some rocks. And that was in Opportunity. Okay. Charlie. Charlie is determined, careless, cynical, and overbearing. Okay. We found no secrets yet, and bearings, nothing. Okay. Okay. That might help me. At some point. Question and point. Why does an unmanned lighthouse have a kitchen? And a bedroom. Oh. I don't think I want to.
Just need some fresh sheets, some nice drapes.
And 6 gallons of sanitizer.
Okay. This place even like... Oh, it's giving me Resident Evil vibes, this is, man. Can I go through this door? No. Can I go through this door? No. Oh. Do you have to breathe so heavily, Charlie? What the...
Charlie, I'm getting an uneasy feeling about this.
How did he get
a taxidermy hobby? Relax.
Some hobby.
Okay. That's not a hobby. That's a very, very macabre display of dead things. Does this display mean anything? Are they in any particular order? Am I reading too much into it? Is it just creepy and wrong? And that's all it's meant to be? Oh, there's a dead bird I can examine. How delightful. Okay.
What in God's name is this?
What?
The thing. It moved.
This is gonna be one of those, isn't it? It got me again. Not quite as bad as the mannequin. It just keeps coming when like I least expect it as well, man. I'm gonna be a bag of nerves before this is over. It's giving me a headache. My nan had a fire like that. Do you want to get out of my way and like stop breathing on me? Creepy. Okay, let's descend further into the creepy abode. I don't think I want this footage anymore.
Okay, it's all gonna be okay.
It feels like it's not worth it.
It's perfect.
Come on, get shooting. I want you to pan across the lake until the island comes into shot. Then zoom into that lighthouse. Look, it's all right. Come on, we better get back.
Oh, so we're going into the middle of a lake as well. Wow. This really doesn't bode well.
We just had the one call.
How did he know what our show was about in the first place?
Actually, I didn't ask.
That's weird.
Let's just play nice, okay?
Hello, Mr. Lonnet.
That's me.
I'm Grantham Dumet. Everyone climb aboard and we'll head out.
This is Mark.
Mark?
Erin, Jamie.
Ladies.
And this is Kate.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Dumet. I'm looking forward to seeing all it is you have to offer. We truly appreciate this.
Lovely to meet you all. What say we get underway?
Again, I really can't thank you enough for this.
I think I know him as well.
Of course.
Was it your great-uncle you said that...
Let's get to where we're going. I'll explain everything later.
Sure. Of course.
Why is everyone just trusting this? This has bad mojo written all over it. All over it. And everyone's just trusting it. Oh, you're smiling now. But it's all gonna end badly.
Let's get up to the hotel. Please, let's stay close. Stick together.
Is it dangerous here?
No, of course not.
You sure? Because you don't seem sure.
It's perfectly safe. But we are a long ways from help if somebody gets hurt, so please, take care.
Looks like things are buttoned up tight around here. God.
This way. Don't worry about your bags. I'll make sure they're brought.
Leave your phones, and now leave your stuff. Let's be playful.
Slow, deep breaths, Charles. Try not to cough up a diseased lung.
I'll be fine.
Just pretend there's a carton of smokes at the top of the hill.
You're right. He takes his security very seriously.
I wonder what he's afraid will get in.
Maybe you should be asking what he's trying not to let out.
Jamie.
Just saying.
Yep.
You watch too many horror movies.
Wise question.
We've known that right from the start.
We've known that for about 2 hours.
Just go.
I like her.
Mark, get your camera.
She seems like the smartest one so far. I need to keep her alive.
The house. Don't need the whole journey. Kate, talking to camera, then I'll direct you from there, okay?
No photos. No recording of me at all. Is that clear? I'm a very private person.
Don't worry, Mr. Dumet. Discretion is Lonnet Entertainment's motto.
You want the usual intro stuff, Charlie?
Please.
The light is good.
I'm ready to go. Aaron?
It sounds clear.
Okay, let's go for a take then.
Is Kate's face ready?
Bitch, I'm always camera ready.
Stop trying to make me like you.
Rolling.
Speed.
And action.
I've just arrived on the private island which claims to have genuine artifacts from H.H. Holmes' Reign of Terror. I'm heading to the house right now.
Perfect, Kate. Now turn to face the house and start to walk.
Okay, that's enough.
And cut.
We really do need to get going.
Anything you say, Mr. Dumas.
This way.
You'll steal some more shots, right?
Obviously.
Mr. Dumet is being really restrictive.
I noticed.
I want you to get a look around.
I'm really not sure what to make of this yet.
A man is entitled to his
Or what's
privacy.
going on.
Cagey. I want to know what he's trying to hide.
What do you want to do?
What you did that time with those cops in Glendale.
Seriously? Ah! Ow! Oh my... Damn it!
What happened?
You okay?
You get your baby ego again?
We should get her up to the hotel.
Oh my God, I can barely move it.
Jamie, stay with her.
Why me?
Because you know first aid. Remember how you patched her up? In Glendale?
Oh, right. Okay.
We'll find some ice and a bandage and come back. You have that at the hotel?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so we're splitting up.
What is going on?
Come on. I'll clue you in later.
Nothing's gone terrible yet, though.
Again?
Yeah.
What's Charlie want?
A better lay of the land.
And we're the scouts because?
I'm charming, and you can hotwire your way past security. Come on.
Everyone in this game grunts when they open doors. Right, okay guys, so I think it's been like about an hour or so, so I'm going to leave episode 1 there. Off to a brilliant start. I am really not sure what to make of it yet. I can't decide whether it's supernatural or not, whether there is going to be something telling this guy to do these things, or whether it's just him acting as a deranged human being, or whether it's, someone else on the island, or whether, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure yet. There were definitely in that intro that I caught that, were there for you to see if you were eagle-eyed enough. And yeah, I'm enjoying it so far though. The opening and the with the couple and everything, that's one of the best I've seen from like the Dark Pictures so far. A really good mix of like genuine human terror with a potential supernatural aspect. I just don't want them to screw it up later on. Like, this vein, you're going down now. Game is good. Keep going down that vein. But anyway, that's it for part 1. I'll be back with part 2 soon, and we're also going to be back with a bit more COD as well. But that's all for now, and I'm going to be back in the next video, guys. Why am I going to be back? Because gamers never die, they just evolve. See you next time, guys.